Our life is better today than what it was prior to the accident. I am Shawn Lane, and I am the wife of Clifford Lane.
And I am Clifford Lane. I'm an operator for Frucci until I got in this accident.
He works nonstop, construction, crane operating, helping people. That's what he loves. That is actually his passion. The morning started off like every other day. We both wake up, we have our coffee, we talk about our plans for the day. We did what we've done every morning is I help him grab his stuff, and we walk to the door, we say we love you and give a kiss. And then about 5 minutes later, we get the knock on the door, and it was a sheriff, and the only thing I could see is the sheriff holding Cliff's license in his hand.
I was on the highway near us, and I almost hit a raccoon. So I pulled off to the side, so my truck was out of the way, and I went after the raccoon to get him off the road, and a car came over the hill and hit me. And he threw me far enough that I went past my truck and hit another car.
Cliff was in critical condition. They were trying to bring him back to life.
From a neurosurgical standpoint, his imaging studies revealed that he had some contusions or bruises on his brain, along with what we would call a diffuse axonal injury. Often we see this in high-speed accidents or any other time where there's been really significant trauma to the head. Very early on in Cliff's care, we realized that he was potentially a candidate for enrollment in one of our research studies. That study specifically is looking at a protocol on managing severe traumatic brain injury patients utilizing the brain tissue oxygen measurement.
So when they knew the severity of his injury, they paged our research team, which is available 24/7 for studies such as this. We came in and met with our clinical team and then went out to meet Cliff's family, spoke to his wife. She was very receptive to Cliff's participation in the study and provided consent for us to continue and enroll him in this study.
I would say specifically with relation to Cliff's recovery, it has been quite remarkable. I think when I first saw him in clinic was about 3 months after his injury, and he was not recognizable, certainly. I met him when he was very sick and on a breathing machine, and when we formally got to introduce ourselves to each other, he was doing so much better than I had anticipated based on how sick he was while he was in the hospital. I think a lot of those benefits that he has received are directly attributable to his attitude, his family's assistance, along with excellent care and aggressive inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation. It's through the willingness of families like Cliff's to enroll their loved ones in studies that we can work on improving the outcomes for the next patient.
Prior to this, our life was so busy. We never stopped and enjoyed it. We focused on retirement. We focused on having things we need before we retire, you know? Yes. And now our focus is totally different. Our focus is day by day. I would say thank you for that.